everyone. Hi. Welcome to your world of beauty, supplements, and financial freedom. And as usual, don't go anywhere. So today in our world of health, we are still looking at accommodation, the power of accommodation of the eyes. When looking at a close object, the lens of the eye thickens and becomes more convex in order to focus the light from the object on the retina. In order for the eyes to focus the light from that object on the retina, because it's looking at a close object, the lens of the eyes thickens and becomes more convex. Definitely, if you did biology, you know more about concave lens and convex lens. You know about what they are used to address long-sightedness, short-sightedness, and all that. So if you're looking at an object closely, have you ever noticed that sometimes when you fix your gaze on something for a long while, maybe you keep looking, it gets to a point it looks as if your vision becomes blurry. That's part of the work of the power of accommodation. If you fix your gaze too long for a lengthy period of time on something, you discover that it looks as if your gaze becomes a bit blurry. So we're going to be talking more about accommodation in the next slide, and as usual, don't go anywhere. So today, in our world of beauty, in my previous video, I talked about the importance and the benefits of using essential oils as part of your regimen. As a matter of fact, you should include at least one essential oil in your daily regimen. It's very, very good for your skin. So today we are going to be looking at the benefits of almond oil. What are some of the benefits of using almond oil as part of your regimen? The first one is almond oil is full of vitamin E, and you should know at this point that vitamin E is a very, very essential vitamin needed for that glowing skin that you really want, that you really desire. Vitamin E is really, I know people that use vitamin E capsule just for their skin. I know quite a number of people like that. And it's rich, almond oil is very, very full in vitamin E, and it's a great source of magnesium, phosphorus, and copper. The antioxidant rich oil is known for its elimination of free radicals because it is rich in antioxidants. Almond oil is rich in antioxidants, and anything rich in antioxidants will help to eliminate all forms of free radicals. And the moment free radicals are being eradicated, definitely you don't have any cells misbehaving or becoming malignant and stuff like that, starts doing their own things, working against what the good cells in the body are telling them to do. They start doing their own, just like cancerous cells and the rest. So it's full of vitamin E, and it helps. It is full of antioxidants too, and it helps eradicate free radicals. And one other benefit is that it is used for it has been used for centuries to suit the skin of minor wounds and acne and every other thing. Almond oil is very, very good. It helps to suit your skin. It helps to prevent or if your skin is inflamed, it helps to bring this soothing effect on your skin. You understand? Let me quickly share something. I started using almond oil. I told you about my friend, and I explained something to you earlier in, I think, last week's video. I said it's not as if maybe she was having hyperpigmentation or something. She wasn't just having any melanin pigment at all. And when you look at her, when you even touch her skin is always very smooth. And I was like, babe, what are you using? So she told me she's using almond oil and shea butter. Most times when you see people like that, there's this tendency for them to get stigmatized. There's tendency for them for people to look at them and feel, oh, this person is different. In the olden days, as a matter of fact, they kill people like that, or they abandoned them in the evil forest. It was that bad in the olden days. In fact, it was just when Mary Slessor stopped the killing of twins. That was when people stopped killing twins. Otherwise, once a person gives birth to twins, they say, oh, evil children, they go and abandon them in the evil forest. The same thing goes for people that do not have melanin pigment on their skin. They are not Caucasians, they just don't have melanin. We call them albinos, but in actual sense, it's just because they don't have melanin pigment on their skin. They don't have any pigmentation at all on their skin, and then when you see people like that, in fact, there was even one thing my uncle told me then, and they said when in the olden days, when people want to do all these their sacrifices and all that, they'll say go and bring people of such nature, and then they'll say everywhere they are, they stand out, because there's no way somebody that does not have pigment now will stand here and you will not know. They always they shine, their light always comes forth anywhere they are. You just know amidst everybody. Back then our forefathers were very, very dark in complexion because of overexposure to sun. They work under the sun, they go to the farm, they work under the sun to build bricks, to a lot of things. Even those that were using these billows and all that, they always did all their works under the sun. Unlike now, when we take better care of our skin, we use SPF, sun protective factors, we use tan protection factors, and a lot of things that they were not using them because they were always busy working under the sun. So when somebody of such nature stands in their midst, he is always standing out because every other person is either extremely burnt, sunburnt, or something, totally dark in complexion, while they stand out. So one of the problem that confronts people of such skin tone or skin color is the fact that when they get exposed to sun, or sometimes they say when they eat salt or something, they start having all these dark spots all over their body and all that, and then it really, or maybe it's hyperpigmentation. I don't really know what causes that for them, but they start having all these dark spots, and then it changes their entire skin tone. They you look at them and you're like, but this person I'm telling you about now, she's using just almond oil and shea butter, and her skin clean, not even one single dark spot. So if you know somebody of such, you might want to introduce almond oil to them today, because it works like magic. I've seen somebody that is having such testimony, and if maybe as time goes on, you might see her too on this channel. So I hope you've learned something exciting today. As usual, don't go anywhere. Today in our world of financial freedom. Last week we talked about what some of the candlestick body might mean. When you have a long-bodied candlestick, when you have a short-bodied candlestick, and we said long bodies refer to buying or selling pressure. If there is a candlestick in which the close is above the open with a long body, this indicates that buyers are stronger. The buyers are stronger in the market, and they are taking control of the market during this period of time. Conversely, that's on the reverse or oppositely or antonymously. Gang. Conversely, if there is a bearish candlestick in which the open is above the close with a long body, this means that the selling pressure controls the market during this chosen time frame. Short and small bodies indicate little buying or selling activity. That is more or less what we will call consolidation or sideways movement in the market. When you keep having short candlesticks, it's telling you that there is very, very limited, or there is little buying or selling activity in the market due to whatever reason. The market isn't moving as fast as it always does, or as fast as it's supposed to move. So when you start having all those short candlesticks forming consecutively, if you're on an H1, maybe a 1 hour time frame, and then you see that every 1 hour is shorter candles, the market is moving sideways, it's consolidating, it's waiting for the next breakout, and you don't know what the breakout is going to be. Most times always advise to stay out of a consolidating market, but some persons are consolidating market traders. They are experts, they know how to trade consolidating market. They just choose one entry price, choose one exit point, like that, and they keep scalping in and out of the market. Whatever type of trader you are, it's your choice. Choose whatever works for you. I always say this: find what works for you and stick with it. Find what works for you and stick with it. And as usual, don't go anywhere. Stick with the channel. So I hope you've learned something exciting, superb, great, awesome today. Don't forget, if you know anyone that is, lacking pigment on their skin, try introducing almond oil to them today, because I know somebody using almond oil and shea butter and her skin is as smooth as that of a baby. So try it today and you will be glad you did. So till next week again, when I come away with more exciting and interesting videos, don't go anywhere. Love you guys. Ciao.